I received a message on Instagram from one of our people that follow the show, and she was informing me about an incident that happened with her when she had parked in the handicap spot. Now, this particular white couple called the police on her. So make sure you go to the podcast. I am doing an interview with her, and she's going to tell everything that happened in this particular story. We have to be on guard every single day with dealing with some of these people. Okay. Now, you're hearing the podcast that she took a lot of my advice in how to handle them, and it did end well for her in her ability to handle them because we have to study their tactics. We have to study their ways. And this sister was actually, taking heed to some of the things that we do say here. So go to our podcast, the Philip Scott Audio Experience. You can download the Anchor app in, the App Store or Google Play. You also can listen to the Apple Podcast, Google, Play as well for their podcast section. TuneIn Radio, iHeart, etc. That many platforms that we own. Just type in the Philip Scott Audio Experience. But this is what it's about. Sharing stories. And if you have anything that you'd like to talk with us about on the podcast, now on the podcast it's just nothing but audio. Now anybody I talk to on video, that's a totally different situation, and we got to handle the platform here, definitely different. But if you have certain stories or, different topics we can get into on the podcast, you want to talk to, me and on that, and we can just kind of decide if it would be a good story, hit us up on that, and, we'll set it up. It's very easy to talk to someone, definitely over the phone to do an interview. I think those are the quickest ones ever instead of ones with video. I could be honest with you guys. So if you got some great stories, no matter what it's about, we'll definitely love to talk to you guys about it on the podcast. And you can just email us, let us know, or hit us up on our various social media outlets. So go ahead and check out the podcast and let me know what you think.